Uh, think. Yeah, I don't want to have 2K footage. Hmm. Okay, so this usually. Uh. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna do Koumei. So we're gonna do some questing that I haven't done yet. And oh, oh boy.
I gather the intel, he handles personnel. It's a good match.
Ah, Tino. Good oots.
Ayo. I have had such dark dreams.
Dark dreams.
Infested demons rise from the ocean and plunder cities, while they hack goats and crows. I know in my bones this is a fate dream sent by Koumei. One who is bold enough to enter a fate dream may change their fate. Visit Koumei's shrine, Krona Meta. Save Cetus from what is coming.
See you again, eh, Tino? Arrived at great risk from the Eurasia zone.
Are there corpus here now? Are there corpus always in Ostrom and Cetus? Oh,
Koumei, what shall be my fate? Adrift in the river of destiny,
oh, hello.
I will float.
The quills see what has been and what will be, and they do not share their knowledge. But the likes of you and I, we may wish to steal a glimpse of our fate, to change it, even. This is the Shrine of Koumei, the Dice Maiden, the Puppeteer, a long-hidden oracle for the ordinary folk.
uh, Science vision. Enter the fate dream. Hopefully, we'll have settings
What's
corrected
wrong?
just for
Did
this.
Koumei do this? Did we do something to upset her?
Ostrom child.
No, this nightmare is a gift, a chance to live out our dark fate, so we might change it. Hurry home. The Tenno will continue our celebration. Tenno, present our offerings to Koumei to draw out the infested.
Oh. Oh, this feels really nice. I don't know if I like this idea right here. Oh, good. People are showing up. Did they really come from the water?
Alright, I'm back.
Oh. Hello.
Oh.
What?
I don't think... Say words again?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Ow. I gotta fix it. You're coming through the phone audio and not my headphones.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is offering B. Man, I forgot how good Koumei's music is.
What's up?
I'm on stream now, and I'm doing a quest that I haven't done yet.
That's fun. Why is it still coming out of the phone?
Is Discord saying the thing's weird? What's the infested Oni?
What's up?
Okay. Oh, he's a big boy.
It is done.
It is done.
Fortune favors Cetus once again.
Oh.
Koumei blesses you with this dream's bounty.
Eight pearls, 18 of them. I'm on auto handle. Oh, you get some Ostron bounty. Alright, we did one. Now we need to get a lich. How do I get a lich? Right. Oh. I'm getting stuck on everything.
Fun games. Big prize. Look, don't.
Hey, Drifter.
Hey, Nova.
Okay, so the timeline is a frickin' mess.
Yes, it is.
Luckily, young Kaya Velasco has harnessed the power of Archimedia. Now, she and her ragtag team of social rejects conduct insanely dangerous research, so one day we can set things right. You want
Still
it?
doing it.
Ooh.
What happened?
I don't know. Oh, this is a booster hack. Enemies have a 5% chance of dropping Argon burger boxes that can be picked up to heal nearby enemies. EFV 5 Jupiter, what 100% duration of mission. Energy can be toyed from the gear with 180-second cooldown. Heals generate 1 null star to a maximum 12. No stars reduce energy. Oh! It's a 3 snow globes on a 10-second loop. Is this new Bohemian like creating snow globes have a chill and glow augment.
So, you know how if you keep on rewinding a video and playing it back, the quality gets worse and worse, and one day it just breaks? Same deal with the timeline. You need to do some serious research to find and fix the weak spots in the tape. Then you can keep on looping and, you know, stop the entire cosmos going to shit.
Valkyrie, Excal, Rhino, Bubonico, new Piranha. Alright, so use Excal. Okay. And we have to do this once to unlock Elite Archimedean. The Arcanes and Elemental Vice in anomaly form.
Well, I could have fixed this place up better than Captain Teabag.
You're insulting our hosts, and you're embarrassing me. Frankly, our only concern is the current whereabouts of Nessie Rusalka. Kaya Velasco is helping with the practicalities. If you need incentives, we have them.
Ooh.
I don't know how much Nightingale's told you, but Velimir and I were assigned to Holvania to achieve one key objective. Secure, and if necessary, terminate Major Nessie Rusalka. Since we'd be working
Alright, I
undercover,
think I fixed it.
our
Yay.
supervisors fitted us out with authentic Skuldra
I
weaponry
think it was
at
some
massive
weird Bluetooth
expense.
connection thing.
Now that everything's gone to hell in a handcart,
Okay.
we're selling them off cheap.
Yeah, I
Our
mean,
loss, your gain.
I redid the connection and then it was fine. So I'm not sure what was happening because it was it just wasn't working for Discord. So it was like I went on YouTube and that was coming through the headphones.
If it was furniture, you
Oh, so funny story. Our cover identity was
And
meant to be
the
corporate
Discord,
sales reps. So Minerva and I rock up in
settings
Holvania
are
with a ton of merchandise,
not so
pockets
good on
full
your
of
phone.
bribe money, replica Skuldra weapons, and a
They
hidden
don't have a way to
compartment.
like choose your
These are
input or
cool ways to go
output
down.
device. At least
You know,
not
usual
that I
stuff.
could
And then we got infested, met Entrati,
find.
yada yada. That corporate story goes out the window. So now, I'm
Very
eating
strange.
cold ravioli out of cans and sitting on a shipping container full of, honestly, kind of random stock. You know, I could cut you a deal if you're interested.
He truly is a salesman.
Who, me?
No, this guy.
Whoever. What are you doing, Baldur's?
No, I'm Warframing. I got a new monitor, and it's not the same resolution now.
You gotta live.
So everything's a little bit weird.
And a rock and roll mutant walk into a bar.
Like better
And the
resolution?
mutant
Yeah.
says, hey,
What'd you end up
2K.
getting?
executed. Can we go back
Ooh.
and save them? But the time traveler says, well, if
Yeah,
we
I've
save
been-
them, then you never go on the run and hide out at the mall, so we never meet.
I do like
and
my
they can never
monitor.
get saved. So it goes,
But
right?
A 2K
Anyways, I'm
monitor would
Flair.
be really nice.
Good to meet you, Drifter.
Memorabilia.
Here's what we got.
Is it, did you get a curved one or is it just... is it-
Just
it's
normal.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend that much money on it. On a monitor. Yet.
They can hurt you, they can break
It's-
your body. but
Hey
they
man,
can't
it's how you
make
interface with your
lie.
computer. But yeah, mine's just. I mean, mine's 1080. What constitutes 2K now? I feel like the definitions change.
No, it's I mean, uh 2560 by 1440.
Hmm.
And then
We need to get after her, Velamir.
they can go wider. And 4K is just much bigger. Actually, I don't know how they named them.
Is it like a pixel number thing?
Yeah, the numbers I said were like the pixels
Yeah,
by,
those are the yeah.
pixel. And so there's like,
But that doesn't like that's not
So,
the
Anything to
2K
report?
and the 4K don't seem like they make sense with like the pixel count. Like it seems like it's arbitrarily chosen somehow.
oh, this is the backgrounds. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I think mine's 1080.
Yeah.
And then my refresh rate's like 144.
Here we are.
I got it because I wanted it to.
Dear diary.
I didn't want to have to think about getting a different monitor for a little while.
Yeah, I'll try not to die.
But yeah.
Let's go.
my sword is yours.
Ready for a deep dive into causality? Velamir and Minerva are ready when you are.
Exco,
Stand by for temporal
Lubanco,
shenanigans.
Piranha, Sigma Octus.
Yes, Winston, that is the win. Creaking the windows. Winston doesn't know what to make of it.
Oh, Piranha doesn't have a secondary adapter in it yet. Should I make this flare? Why does it have a radial?
Winston is just sitting on the back of the couch, right by my head. So
Yeah.
all I'm hearing is just his heavy breathing.
That is dog, yes.
He doesn't have a sense of personal space. What you up to, Winston?
Heat.
Well, your breath is very stinky.
Alright.
How are you the most normal person I know? Got a set of crisis events lined
Hey.
up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on each one.
Only by completing a temporary run with all personal modifiers enabled. Alright.
Oh, did I tell you the what the vet was saying?
No.
I have to try
Sup,
to
Victor?
feed him more.
Okay.
Oh.
Get your loadout ready.
They're
like,
oh,
Once
he
you're
should-
locked in,
he should-
I cannot
like, you
pull
should-
you out without the whole run going to hell.
They're like, he's fine. His weight is okay. They're like, he's just a little bit on the lighter side, so you could feed him more. So I tried feeding him more.
Yeah.
Apparently he can't handle that much food because he threw it up.
How much is more?
They wanted to do like another cup or so. I think he gets like 2 cups a day. 2 to 3 cups, depending on how many scoops.
Okay.
Ish. I have to go. I need to go double check. The how big the scoop is. I don't know exactly how big the scoop
Yeah.
is. I think the scoop's like half a cup. We do like two scoops in the morning and then night. And then obviously he does get some treats.
The important part.
He really likes sweet potatoes.
I would not have expected that.
No, like dried sweet potato chips. He really likes them. He used to have like I think they were like codfish treats, and that was horrible. They smelled so bad, and they made his breath stink so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, I guess this is a good source of protein, but I'm like, I can't deal with this breath. It's atrocious.
Hey, Koumei can't... Or, no, you're not on your computer. Never mind.
I am not, sadly. Well, I guess not sadly. I'm choosing not to be. But yes, I'm not on my computer.
Like I said...
Oh, ow.
Fuck.
Why would you step on me?
No, no, no. I'm your owner. You're human.
He just really likes staring outside. With his human eyes. Weird. Creepy.
Nice.
Winston, be smart. Like your namesake.
Why is Winston like a smart person name?
What? Oh, I don't know. I think it's just because it sounds like high class, classy British. But specifically, he was named after an Overwatch character.
Yeah.
Winston, you were named after a gorilla.
Did he collect them? Yes, he did. Okay.
Dang, shading. How dare my Pokemon game have shadows?
Back in my
Well,
day,
is
we
that-
had pixels.
Well, because now you gotta like look for the shinies in the environment. Like I was trying to do shiny Poliwag, and it's so close.
Yeah, it's very close to the original color.
It's really hard. I mean, it's lighter, and like but there are variable lighting conditions now with like areas of shade and shadow, and the normal Poliwag could look like a shiny Poliwag if you were in like bright sunlight, and then vice versa at night with the shiny, it could look like a normal one. And they don't do the sound anymore when they spawn.
Mm-hmm.
which is, I don't like that. They're supposed to do a little like, like a little shiny
Yeah, like there's a little
um,
noise.
sparkle. Um,
A
well,
sparkle.
they're supposed to, yeah, they're supposed to still do the sparkle, but I don't necessarily see that in the overworld because it only happens
Oh.
when they first spawn in. So if you're not looking at them, you could miss it, and they don't do the little chime anymore, which is unfortunate.
Oh.
Down. Need an assist.
They might change that. I think people generally didn't like that was changed.
Yeah.
Um, especially in the open world one where it's like if you're not looking in a certain direction, you could just miss a shiny like easily. So I feel like a little audio cue would be very helpful.
Yeah.
Hey, Winston, that's a trash bucket. No, he's trying, he can't reach it. It's specifically like elevated. Because he's a little gross and smelly sometimes. And... Ow! What are you doing? Oh. Okay, you're both stepping on me and blocking the entire screen, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I can't have him roaming around right now.
Why? Yeah.
Because Caleb's girlfriend is here, and he gets like overly excited with new people. But I also can't lock him up. No, not lock him up. Like I can't put him in the room where my computer is and go on my computer and have him just like in the room with me. Because the last time he did that, he chewed on some cords because he was angry.
It's like he knows.
Yeah, he specifically chewed, like he destroyed my headset charging cord, the original one.
Oh.
I mean, which is fine. It was just a USB-C, so it's not like it really mattered.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I don't have like multiple other USB-C charging cables. You know, I'm very glad that that's just become standard. Very nice.
Thank you, Europe.
Charge my phone, charge my laptop if I wanted. Switch, my headset. My little wireless headphones that I bought. You know, I really wasn't on the whole wireless headphone train, and then I bought some, and they're very nice. I can see why people really like them. It's nice not having a cord that can like snag on things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I specifically bought a wireless headset. Because the way that my computer is, it would be draping over my neck. Winston, there's nothing outside. I don't know what you keep looking out there for. It's not gonna change.
Boy, he's really far away.
Hey. Winston. come sit down. What are you doing?
He sounds funny. Not Winston.
No, I figured he's not really making any noise right now. I mean, he snorted, but I didn't think that would be able to come through.
Uh. Oh, Invisible Rider.
Did I tell you what the gotcha game did?
No.
ZZZ. On April 1st, they released a trailer
Yeah.
About them coming to Xbox. Because they're on, I think, PlayStation and PC.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could also play it on an iPad if you really wanted to. But, yeah. And so they put that out, and then everybody was like, haha, funny joke. Nice job. And then, like, you know, they didn't say anything, but like they never took down the trailer, and then 2 days later they're like, yeah, no, we weren't actually joking. We were being serious. We just thought it would be funny to put it out on April 1st and see what you guys would actually think.
Stay down.
They apparently went as in-depth as Red Dead did with certain anatomical features of animals.
Oh no, they Red Deaded. They Red Deaded that horse.
I mean, there's only cats and dogs, but like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, no, like, you can, yeah.
Good night.
I don't know why they did that.
Because they're crazy.
But they implemented it because before, I guess the NPCs, the NPCs, I mean, they would have like idle animations and stuff, but they wouldn't like be moving like around the city and like doing things.
Oh, that's a friendly.
But then they changed that. They move around and like are active and like do things now.
Yeah.
They even went, and so that's like when they introduced that too, with the animals. They also they put like so much random detail into the NPCs. Like they'll have NPCs like on their phone.
Yeah.
Doing things. And if you go up to them and like zoom in, they're actually scrolling on their phone. Like you'll watch them like scroll through like articles and stuff.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's entirely unnecessary.
Yeah, exactly.
And kind of funny. Because nobody's gonna zoom in that much on an NPC. Well, I mean, some people do.
I mean, it's nice that it's there, but
it also doesn't function like that. Probably, like that effort probably could have gone somewhere else as well.
Like, yeah, they could have made a not a gambling system. They could have made a normal game with not gambling mechanics that earn money.
Yeah. Yeah, that quite literally is the only thing that is preventing me from playing the game. Is just the sheer amount of money. But yeah, it's actually really crazy though to look between the different like Koyo games and see how far like and how different their animation style has come. Because I feel like there was another one before Genshin, but there was like, there's what? There's Genshin, there's Star Rail, and then there's Triple Z, right?
ZZZ.
The what?
ZZZ.
Yeah, Zenless Zone Zero.
Yeah.
Well, Zone Zero is the original like disaster area, and it's Zenless because there's no peace.
I like it. I like the monitor.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with my monitor for now. I think I'm probably gonna save my
Save for Switch, too.
save for Switch 2, and then I do also really kind of want to get a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And did I tell you like my realization about why?
No.
So well, for a number of things, but I was like getting some of my notes together and things like that, and I usually buy these little like notebooks, notepad things for random meetings and stuff. And I was like, you know, just finally putting them all together.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of them. And I'm like, dang, there's so many. I'm like, if I had a tablet, this could have all just been in one thing without all this like paper.
I like digital stuff because you can search up your
Winston.
stuff easier.
Yeah. Winston.
Dog attack.
Stop.
Downforge again. Dog really attack.
Well, he's just he's trying to eat Cohen's
Homework.
nah, his slippers. He likes shoes and socks. Shoes and socks. Those are his favorites.
Oh, this is a normal exterminate.
I thought you were gonna say those are normal dog things.
I mean, it is normal dog things.
I mean, I was gonna say they are kind of normal dog things. They're annoying, but they are normal. But yeah, so I was like, I can do that, and yeah, and that was like looking at my undergrad who started in the summer and stuff. Like she literally, I mean, she has all of that on her
Tablet.
tablet, and like one day it was exactly that. Like she literally like I was asking her about like what she did for like one of the experiments, and she's like, oh well, let me search it. And I was like, what? And yeah, you could just find it. So that's nice. And then aside from that, like, it'd be nice for things like D&D or reading books, because I have no more room to put physical books on my bookshelves. I have
You're out of
three
book
filled
space.
bookshelves. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be very convenient for multiple things. In
I guess we're just not doing that.
you know, fear of becoming one of the iPad kid generation people.
You're
Even though
too old for
we're
that.
we are too old for that, but I also don't want to become that. Oh, I just picked up a fragment of a nose pass off the ground. That's
Oh.
horrifying. Yeah, sometimes there's just like, I don't know how I feel about like some of the, like, cause you, to make TMs and things, you have to harvest Pokemon parts. Weird. And so like, for the most part, they're like definitely things that are not going to like kill the Pokemon, but
Yeah.
like, for a lot of the rock types, it's like, oh, this is a Geodude fragment or stuff like that, and I'm like, well, that's its body. And like with
The
course
Geodude
Slowpoke,
shed?
I
Is
don't
that what I'm
know.
hearing?
I don't know. Is it just an outer shell? Um, yeah, I don't know. And then whatchamacallit? Yeah, Slowpoke, you quite literally harvest their tails. Hey, Winston. Alright, come on. You're acting up now.
Be a good dog.
Hey, no. Winston, I just folded all those clothes.
Enemy in the area.
Now they're everywhere. What is wrong with you?
Gotcha.
Oh.
I don't. I think I need to turn the heat on in my house. I don't think I have the heat on. Oh,
Oh, can I not use... You can't even use your bike in this level? Gear embargo, can't use your gear wheel. %95 less damage from non-weak point hits. Oh. Oh, we lost Colby. GG. No, I guess not.
Well, sup, Drifter?
Stickers.
Okay, get your loadout ready, because once you're locked in, I cannot pull you out without the whole run going to hell.
Dramatic. It's only builds stacks of cooldown and a stack every 4 seconds. Freezing occurs in stacks and lasts for 3 seconds. Oh. So this is the fence.
I think it did it again.
Yeah, it did.
God dang it.
And I quit for where is it?
Yeah, I think every time I take a call, it it like desyncs or something.
Okay.
Weird. I don't know why it's doing that.
That's these exchange for Peely packs.
Remember
Oh
Pelican?
god, I
Those
have.
delightful stickers are what we've been using to mark unique spatio-temporal
I
connections
sadly
present in
don't
code.
have the ability to
Choose a
make the
Pelican symbol,
shiny,
stick them to your mission plan, and you'll get a
odd,
bit of help from somewhere else on the timeline.
shiny odd increase
Anytime you find a whole
thing.
unopened pack,
So
bring it to me, and we'll open
I'm
it
doing
together.
this with much lower percentage than I would really want to, which is a little sad, but I do quite.
Mercy kill. Yeah.
I do quite like shiny Gligar, so I will tough it out. Hi, Winston.
But
What's up?
they're so shiny. Got a set of crisis events lined up for you. Make sure we get a gold star on it.
But yeah, with I guess back with the God the tablet. Yeah, I feel like it would just be it would
Nice.
be very useful. Yeah, it'd be very nice. I don't. Yeah, yeah. I've been looking at like a couple different ones. I'm like trying to decide how much I would actually want to, like how much I would be willing to spend on it.
I have no idea what tablet prices.
They could be if I mean if you get the really mini one, which at this point is only slightly larger than a phone. Um, Winston, that is an alarm clock. Um, yeah, I could range anywhere from like probably like 250, 300 up to like they can go over 1,000, but the ones that are that expensive are not for like the average person. They're for like artists, because that's what Logan's girlfriend has. Ow. Like
Oh.
she has I think hers is like it's like a 2 terabyte um uh like highest end iPad,
Mm-hmm.
which I think Logan said like when she got it was like 2,000 or a little bit more, which is insane.
Yes.
That was quite lit. Like that. I mean, like that's what I paid for my laptop.
That's what I paid for this computer.
Yeah, and like that's about what I paid for my computer too. Like just counting the parts that are in there right now. But I shudder to think what Adams was. I think he paid a little bit too much for that graphics card, but
I mean, the graphics cards are already a little bit too much already.
well, how much did you get your 4070 for? If you don't mind me asking.
550-ish. So like, I think I paid
Okay.
like $50 more than normal, which I'm okay with, like $50 more.
Yeah, $50 more is like in the grand scheme of things, that's not like it's not too crazy. Yeah, I think that was about what I'd have to ask exactly like what my grandparents paid for it, but I think it was around there.
Just remember, MSRP is a myth. It doesn't
Well,
exist.
that's the thing. The new, and I mean, if I hadn't, had the 4070 already, like, I definitely would have looked into, what are they, 9060,
Yeah.
in the XT. I definitely would have looked into that. But they are way too expensive for what they're worth. They can be like the MSRP I think was like 500, like I think for the lower end of the two, it was either somewhere between like 450, 500, and then the other one was like 550 to 600, something like that. They're like over 1,000 right now. And like when Adam had like, and I don't think we tell Shannon this because I think she's upset about it.
Or on
But I
stream,
think,
but
well, they don't watch stream.
okay.
But yeah, fine. I think Adam paid a little too much for his. He didn't pay 1,000, luckily, but it was more than the MSRP, that's for sure. I don't know. And he was like, "Oh, well, it's like a roughly $600 card that can do like up to 2K." And I'm like, I feel like any card that's like $600 should be able to do 2K. I think that should just be what it's able to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, apparently Adam has the new Monster Hunter too.
when did people show up? I was not paying attention.
Oh, there are people in stream? Like a lot of
Oh,
people?
just now. Hello. I was not paying attention.
People like just showed up?
Yeah,
Or
just showed
like,
up.
yeah.
That's funny. Oh man.
It's fine. We've just been chatting.
Colby,
But yeah,
are you
I
gonna do
guess.
it? Are you gonna stream
Oh my
next
god,
week?
what just happened to your audio?
Oh, I
No,
didn't
it's fine
change it.
now. No, it was definitely my headphones. Like, your voice started like, it had like this reverb where it kind of sounded like you were some corrupted like AI. It was actually kind of cool. You know, maybe you should think about getting like a voice synth for
Nope.
that. Okay.
We're not doing voice changers. Unless it's for a bit.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm like, I think I gotta talk to Caleb about getting a capture card from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then what's the software? I forget the name, but one of the softwares to do that. But like, I would definitely stream Pokemon. I think I should stream. Well, I could do shiny hunts, but then I could also do. I have to finish my monotype challenge in, or my monotype run in Diamond.
I almost said Bobby didn't show up.
What was it? I was telling Vanas that he should, 'cause he was like, I guess he was saying like, oh, I kind of want to like replay. I think he was saying like Soul Silver or like Platinum or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm like, you could always get like Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl and like play through that if you're like getting the.
We want to go back
like,
to Sinnoh.
Yeah, if you want to go back to Sinnoh. He was like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, well, they're like $40. They're not like too expensive. They're like what a Pokemon game has typically been for like the last little while.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Scarlet and Violet were like 60 though, right?
they were the first ones that were more, yeah.
Really?
Oh, I also have Pokemon Snap, I think.
Snap. The new one or the...
Yeah, the new one.
That would be fun.
Yeah, uh-oh. I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh no.
there it is.
Panic! He got eaten by a dog. Alright. Come on, Kalimas. I believed you. You can stop. Nope, he did not stop. Oh, there he goes. What? You ran it?
I think we're okay now. I've closed my shade so he cannot see if people are coming down the cul-de-sac. I really don't understand why a lot of people come in just to turn around.
Hmm.
And I feel like they don't need to come all the way up to my driveway to do that. Like, I feel like they definitely could, like, pull into the side street and then, like, back out and be okay.
Well, if I was in a cul-de-sac, I would, like, want to do a circle instead of, like, go into reverse. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, but he didn't do... No, they don't do that. They don't, like, use the little circle to turn. They'll come up into like one of the two driveways, the two houses at the end, and then like back up, turn around, and then go back out.
That's weird.
Very weird. Yeah, it's weird. Every time I'm like, I really hope they don't take out my mailbox. Because it's happened. Like 3 or 4 times now.
Oh yeah, that's
like
right. You did say that.
Yeah, it's happened a couple times. One of it was Cohen's friend. One of them was my aunt, and then another one was just like, I think some random dude. I think he just drove away though. I don't think we know who it was. I'm pretty sure we just like came back and there was just like the mailbox on the ground.
There was a mailbox there, but now it's gone to the floor.
Yeah, I was like, are we having like the 90s eras like mailbox trashers? Wow. Winston, what are you doing, bud? He's in the middle of the room, staring at an empty space on the floor. Just staring at it. There's nothing there. Other than his shadow. So maybe that's it?
Oh, too far.
I don't know. He confuses me sometimes.
Takes care of that.
I don't
12
know if you want,
minutes.
Winston. You went outside a little while ago, so you don't need to go to the bathroom. And you don't know how to behave around new people, so I can't, like, let you out of the room.
How old is he now? Like 2?
3.
3 now?
Yeah, he just turned 3.
Okay.
Yeah, he just turned 3 in March. Yeah. I mean, he's better. It also depends on the person. Like, if the person reacts strongly to him, like, jumping up to, like, say hi,
Oh.
he'll be less likely to calm down as quickly.
Nope. It's stuck. How did this
I don't
happen?
know. Kaylee warned me. She did warn me. No, Winston, that is a light bulb. That's not food.
Light bulbs are friends, not food.
Well, I'd just rather him not get electrocuted. I mean, Lord knows he's not. He's supposed to be intelligent, but I'm not so sure about that sometimes. Like, I had to stop him from flicking an electrical outlet one time, which is really not good. I don't know why he thought that was like something that he wanted to do,
Oh, I have a...
but he did. He certainly thought he was gonna try. He smelled the sweet scent of plastic.
Oh, wow. The choices actually matter now. We need to kill it faster. Oh, man. Warframe. Such good thing just to hold E instead of having to spam it. Such a nice little thing they did. Oh, man. Yeah. Pain.
Heretic, I am your salvation!
I got disarmed.
Oh no.
Dropped him.
Alright, I'll let someone else deal with that. And I'll deal with people I can actually fight.
I wonder if they're gonna keep up the thing that we've had in all the recent games, with you being able to ride Pokemon.
I feel like that's the direction they're going with Pokemons. Is like they want Pokemon to be more in the world, but their like code, their programmer knowledge base doesn't like know how to implement it within the framework of the Switch.
I mean, it generally was. It was. I think they did a better job with Arceus than they did with Scarlet and Violet. I don't know. I feel like in Arceus they felt more like part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than just things that were placed, like the stuff. I guess in Scarlet and Violet it feels like Minecraft mobs. It's the best way I can describe it. Like they're in the world and they're doing stuff, but they don't necessarily, like, they feel like they've been placed there.
How might have one is influence? That's probably why.
But the ones in Arceus were, they felt like part of the world more. I guess is what I would say. And they were also terrifying sometimes.
Well,
like that was a big thing in that one, because it was like there were not a lot of trainers. Like it is the thing that they were saying, and so they were essentially, you know, people they would look at like a Charmander and be like, oh my god, that thing breathes fire.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And so people were terrified. And so like the whole thing was like you going out there and documenting the different species and things to essentially figure out how harmful they were. And so like there were like legit horrible like stories of like people getting like maimed and shit. It was bad. There was
Pokemon.
There was like one
good.
horrible story in the region that became like Snow Point.
Yeah.
You can I guess like apparently the Snow Point Temple has been there for a very long time.
Yeah, as Regigigas in it.
Because it was there. Like you could visit it. But anyway, there was a story in that region.
How do you get like lose so much HP? A Frostless? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yep. I forgot for a second what a Frostless was. Oh no, it's happening.
Oh, it's okay. We'll get flashcards. Actually, that might make it worse. Too much like school. But yeah, there was a Frostlass, and apparently got too attached to a human.
Yeah.
And so she froze him so that
he could save
like,
forever.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was bad. And then it's also really funny because like Arceus is the one who sends you back in time. And so you literally were like yeeted back in time by God. Um, but he lets you keep your smartphone. So like you're just walking around with like your smartphone.
Isn't that like a Chinese cartoon?
It's an Isekai. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yep. You were Isekai. Yeah, because you're literally back in time and then like the other person who helps you out with a lot of stuff is like just straight up your ancestor. So you're just like, hi, like great grandma, how you doing? Yeah, and then there's Bolo.
Yeah.
Bolo's a he's
I've seen the Alpha Rad video.
yeah. He's another time traveler.
Is he? I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just learned that because I just finished the thing for him. But yeah, he's another time traveler. But I think from I don't know. They've been like kind of like fast and loose with the
The
like
multiverse.
alternate dimensions. Well, because wasn't that like a thing in Oras where like you stop the comet in the Delta episode, but that just means that you put it on some other poor person's reality.
I don't. Probably. If that's how they want to do that.
I don't know. But yeah, because Volo, I guess, is like he's from a time similar to you, so he's like that time frame Cynthia or something.
Oh.
Which is why they have like the same team and like
Yeah.
all of that stuff. He's just obviously well, I don't think he's not necessarily I mean, he's not nice, but he's not nice because he's like, oh my god, I got sent back in time against my will by God for some reason. Because Arceus is rather cryptic about what the heck you're supposed to be doing.
It's Arceus,
if you're
so
ever
it's
gonna
cryptic.
get home.
Takes care of that.
He also like enhances your smartphone.
Volo does?
No, Arceus.
Oh.
Like he takes your phone and then like I don't know what it does, but like there's like a flash of light and then suddenly your phone is like new and different and like kind of looks like Arceus a little bit. Yeah, it's weird. He doesn't contact you through the phone though, luckily. I think that would have been really weird.
Arceus does?
What? He doesn't.
Why
That
do
would've
you
been
have
weird.
a phone then?
I don't know. Camera function? I mean, you use it rather sparingly. Because the Pokedex is just a compilation of paper.
That's funny.
It's just like a bound tome. But yeah. And like you don't get like all of the details from to like fully fill out. Like each Pokedex entry had like a tier. So it was like you could battle or catch Pokemon to help you fill out their entry. So like you would it's like you were unlocking pieces of the entry.
Yeah.
As you were like catching and doing stuff because you were learning more and more about like their ecology and their habits and different things, which was kind of cool.
Yep.
I enjoyed that.
It feels a little Monster Hunter-y, kinda, right?
Yeah, it was very much like field science. Like you were very much like a field scientist who just happened to be doing it with.
God.
Yeah, I mean that was his cryptic directive was meet meet all the Pokemon in like a fancier way, but that essentially was it.
Ooh. These guys are gonna be annoying to fight.
But yeah, it was I really liked it. I like you had the different Pokemon you could summon to like ride around on. You had what's the first one you get? Oh, it's Wordier. Yeah, the evolved form of Stantler, which actually becomes the Psychic type.
Ooh.
And then that one was for like general travel. He was fast. Um, and then you had Ursaluna, who you could use to, because he had like a good sense of smell, so you could like use them to like sniff up like hidden items and things.
Yeah.
And then what else? There was that Sneasler, which is like the new evolved form of Sneasel.
Oh, it's an evolved form.
Yeah, it's an evolved form of Sneasel. Um, it's poison fighting because Sneasel got an alternate form in Old Sinnoh in Hisui that was um, poison fighting.
900 feet away. What happened?
And then, well, I think there was a Hisuian Braviary, which was psychic flying. That was just for flying. And then, do you remember Basculin, the like
Yeah.
little fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got an evolved form that was Water Ghost called Basculegion.
It was water
Just
what?
like Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, because they like jump up waterfalls, but the Pokedex entry is like the majority of them don't survive.
Oh.
And then the souls of all the ones that don't survive go into the body of the one that did, and that causes it to evolve into Basculegion, which is
Man,
why it's called
Pokemon's
Basculegion.
crazy.
I feel like there was another one. I don't know. I guess it was just those 5. But no, I liked Arceus a lot. I liked it more than Scarlet and Violet. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what else? Yeah. And oh, do you remember the subway guys from Unova?
No.
Okay. They were like twins, they were like conductors. One of them gets yeeted back in time too.
You can't split up the set.
No, and that's the thing, like apparently there's like he also has amnesia, so he doesn't remember anything. I don't know. If I would I keep talking about it. I feel like I've spoiled a lot of it. But, like if you get the chance, like I think it is very much worth the playthrough.
Well, If you
At
want to
some
let me
point.
borrow it. If you want to, yeah.
That is fair. I have to make sure that um, my save file doesn't get. Actually, well, I have another copy because
Why do you have
I got one.
two?
Well, because I got Cohen one. Because he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll play it," and then he like didn't like it, so he stopped playing it and he didn't play it anymore. So
Scratch one.
yeah, the starters were cool. I like the starters. Part of me wishes I'd chosen Rowlet, but I went with Oshawott.
Oh no. But no, not for that.
No, I figured there was something in Warframe. Is there a Warframe that like just poisons things like all
Uh,
around you?
depends on
Like,
what you mean by poison.
is there a poison status?
Yes.
There is. Okay. What do you mean? Like, what do I mean by poison? Like, you would like infect things around you, and they like take like with dots.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
That's
I
a,
know there's the one that like calls down meteors.
yep. So there's
That has.
Saren, that is a planetary exterminator, basically.
Oh. Okay. Well, we love that.
But Saren spreads spores on an enemy, and then they spread to other enemies, which spread to other enemies.
That sounds like you enter into a mission and then just infect everything, and then things start dying
Yeah.
like rapidly. That's what that feels like.
Lavos
That's
is like an actual alchemist, so he brews poison. He brews a poison, throws it everywhere.
okay. I think I was thinking more about like what Saren is doing. Where you're like infecting somebody with, I guess in this case, spores, not a virus, but yeah.
Still with the lingering bubblegum odor.
Phosphor.
Yeah, so I guess poisoning was probably not the most correct term to use for that.
But they're so shiny. Velimir and Minerva are ready when you are. Stand by for
You're
temporal
infesting and
shenanigans.
infecting enemies. So being poisoned would infer that it is due to a toxic compound.
Yeah, this one is worth going all the way.
Dang, I have been at this for a while, and no luck.
Okay, what can we get for you?
Scaldra weapons. Untraceable. Go ahead.
This
Winston
is
has
the
gone
only
to bed.
place. Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Don't. This. Is this the only way to get to? Yeah. Okay, so it's just these are. Uh, this is EFV5 Jupiter. These require all of it as well. And then the Mars. EFV 8 more.
Are you gonna keep picking at those bar snacks?
Alright, let's just spend all our.
You gonna keep riding my ass about it?
Do you want me to bring it tomorrow?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Arceus.
Oh yeah. Just make sure my Switch still works. Actually,
When she finds
uh,
that bar stool's gonna have a truly
wait, like 2 months now?
Ignore him, Drifter.
Okay.
It's
It doesn't
an
matter to
easy
me.
feat to learn. Trust me.
Because you have a couple other games to. Oh, are you because of Switch 2 or no? I
No. Let's see,
was gonna
what's
say I think pre-orders for that.
April, May, yeah, June.
New documentation.
I think those are gonna go live. In May now, I think. Now that um tariffs on most places were paused for like 90 days. So I think they can like actually retail it at the price that they were saying. I was telling Cap a little bit about it. He doesn't seem to like the idea of the magnets in the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, why?
I don't know, he's like, oh well they'll eventually like give out.
I don't know how magnets work. It's essentially magic to me. Oh, this loading
I'm
screen.
like, I don't know. I'm like as long as I'm like once it's in there, it also like locks in place. So it's like not just held in by magnets, I don't think. I'd probably have to look at the tech demo to
Are you gonna
see
get their
exactly.
tech demo game? Is that
No, you pay for it.
yeah?
I'm not paying for it. That's so silly. I don't know. I I forget who I was watching some Pokemon YouTuber, and he described like the Nintendo people, like the like the hardcore like they'll buy anything and everything that like Nintendo puts out, like
Yeah.
that. Like they're just like super big into it. He's like, I kind of just view them as like Disney adults. He's like, it's the same kind of thing. He's like, it's a bit of the same vibe.
You turn
I'm
that
like,
up.
that's fair.
Oh,
Is the changing the topic slightly, but still on the Switch?
yeah.
Is the Switch OLED still only 720?
Probably.
Oh, that sucks. I think I'll play the Tears of the Kingdom though. What?
Bring that back.
when I get Switch 2, because I think I don't know if it's gonna be same day or not, but I know you can upgrade if you had it for Switch 1.
I think you or Dr. Adam showed me it.
Yeah, well, you can either upgrade or you can just buy the Switch 2 version. Um,
Oh.
so I assume I would just buy. I don't know how big Tears of the Kingdom is, because I don't know. I'm more of a I don't know. Vanoss is bigger on um digital games. I don't know. I like having the physical cartridge.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think it matters because when you put the game in, don't you have to download the whole thing onto the Switch anyway? Because I mean, I had Breath of the Wild and I know Breath of the it is taking up the space that would be required if I had the whole game downloaded, even though I have a physical copy.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
I don't understand that. Can you say that again?
So like the Switch has only got so much storage, right?
Yeah.
Like I can't have um but that's not necessarily mitigated by having physical cartridges though, I don't think, because like according to my system settings, the amount of storage that's on here for like Breath of the Wild is the amount of storage that um the game should take up, I think. Is it like does it still have to download everything?
It shouldn't. It should just be like patches. Because the big thing would be artwork, the audio, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then like what they're updating would be like optimization fixes, some small graphical issues probably.
Oh no, I mean like if you like when you put in a physical cartridge into your Switch to play a game,
Yeah.
you're not downloading everything onto the Switch, are you?
No.
For that game? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know why it's telling me it's taking up as much space as the full game. Because I guess that's the only thing. It's like I don't know, let me see. Because if you don't download the game onto the Switch, then you just have your save data.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably why I never had to get a new uh like any more storage.
I really like the sounds the Technosite make. Or Lavos.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have. I mean, I don't have. How much did the Switch have? Like 28, 64. It was bad, wasn't it?
It wasn't a lot.
Yeah, because I definitely don't have. Like, I just have my save data. I only have a couple games that I did download. It was like the Nickelodeon one, the fighting game. I
Multiverses.
No, it was the different one. It was
Uh,
not. It was not. It was
Ni-
All Star. All
All
Star
Star.
Brawl
Oh yeah.
with like Korra and Aang,
Yeah.
and you could fight Nigel Thornberry.
Smashing.
He
Smash.
says that. Yes, he does.
Man, Nigel Thornberry, long time ago. That's old.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh, 45 seconds, not bad. Oh, my knees.
But yeah, All Star Brawl, Katamari Damacy. I have installed. Other than that, I do not have. Um,
Okay. What'll it be? Look, this conversation never took place.
I don't think I have a lot of. Like, I mostly have like the physical editions of games. I don't know. I don't know if you have a preference between downloaded or
Beckett, report
I mean, it's
the.
dependent because uh if you have let's say you have an N64 cartridge, right? But you don't have
Mhm.
an N64 anymore. You don't have the console anymore. That cartridge is not very useful.
No, that's true.
But if you have like a like the downloadable version for the Switch, and Nintendo's like, hey, you can use that for Switch 2 now. That's useful, and then they honor saying that you can use it for the rest of time, which they won't, but it's like trade-off stuff.
Yeah. I think all the games that I play are going to be able to be played on the Switch too.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for the most part, most all direct Nintendo games will be playable between the two. The cartridges, I think, are almost like they're the same. You can fit the old cartridges into the thing. And then what else? The whatchamacallit is
Hey, if things ever get back to normal, first thing,
well, the Pokemon Company is its own thing, right? It's not. I mean, it's
Uh,
like under Nintendo, but it's like kind of its
yeah,
own thing too.
yeah.
so fun.
But yeah, so the Pokemon games are going to be playable. There's just like certain third-party developer stuff
Mm-hmm.
that I guess has it like playable, but with like weird bugs apparently on the Switch too. Like there's like a certain number of games that are like for some reason are not performing or won't even boot for some reason. And they are actively looking into why.
Cash, let's cross saboteurs. Ooh, we're not gonna do that. Okay.
Winston, that was disgusting.
Who do I want to play now?
He just farted on me.
No, dog.
But yeah, I think because I have, like, I should be able to transfer save data though to Switch 2. Like, there are ways to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally you should be able to play, um, like all of your stuff.
I should probably favorite this.
What time is it?
Like
9:18.
9:15. I did this, yeah. Yeah.
Trying to decide if I want ice cream.
I think. Oh, let's.
Oh wait, I have popcorn downstairs too.
Oh, 45
Wake
minutes
up.
still at Forma. I should probably finish Size Position so I can get Steel Path Earth done. Nope. Accidentally pressed the button twice.
Mm.
Oh man, Jade's pretty fun.
Listen, there's nothing going on, bud.
I'm so fast. Why am I so fast?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be successful in this hunt. I mean, it is just mainly a numbers game.
Yes.
Or, well, not mainly. It is just a numbers game. If I
Yes.
spawn enough of them,
Eventually.
eventually one will be. But that doesn't mean that probability is going to be in my favor, however. And oftentimes, like, this is going to reset at midnight.
Oh. Why?
Because you typically have to take, or one of the easier ways to do it is you take advantage of these things called mass outbreaks,
Yeah.
where essentially Well, I mean, they're exactly what they sound like. It's just a big outbreak of a certain type of Pokemon in an
Yeah.
area, and it's just higher spawn. Um, and what you do is you have to, if you defeat 60 of that Pokemon, um, the shiny chance goes up.
How many did you say?
60.
Oh, like permanently or just for
In that
that time?
outbreak, just for that outbreak. And they're daily events. Every day they are reset. It doesn't take too long. There's an auto battle feature now where essentially you throw out your Pokemon and it'll just run around the overworld beating the shit out of other Pokemon. You don't get as much experience from that as if you actually like battle in the normal traditional way.
Yeah.
Um, I think they wanted to make sure that you couldn't abuse it to like hyper level.
Yeah,
But yeah,
RPG balance is really weird because people really like to like go all out.
yeah, and like I feel like for most or all RPGs, if you stare at it long enough, I mean, it's just a matter of figuring out like optimum builds and like the numbers. 'Cause like if you look at classic WoW, for example, like that's um I mean it's all a numbers game really.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, um I've got to watch that stream later this week. Um Joe Cat has started to play hardcore.
Hardcore WoW.
Yes, hardcore WoW. He is a human paladin named John Healerman. Um, yeah, I mean that's about all there is to that one.
And whirled us down a new path. All is well.
So I think I'm gonna watch it, see how it is.
I'll watch.
Been watching him play Wilds a little bit as well. It was funny when he started and it was like, what weapon are you gonna choose, Hunter? And he was like, oh boy, golly gee, I wonder.
Yeah, I can play in Earth. All right. Searcher completed once again. What do I want to do now?
Wait, what is? Oh, oh, I forgot I had this thing. Oh dang. Okay. So I forgot in the new DLC for the, well, not the new DLC, it's been out for like over a year now, but you can encounter other legendary Pokemon.
Ooh.
So I forgot you could do that. And well, apparently this area was where you can encounter Groudon.
You must defend our equipment until
So
reinforcements arrive.
I guess that's what I'm doing now.
Right in the ground on.
Yep. I mean, I can't fight him. I'll kill him if I fight him. I'm just gonna have to inflict status and chuck Pokeballs at him until he finally is
You can't throw rocks at
okay
him
with.
until he dies or gets in the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Yeah, because essentially they have this new thing at the Blueberry Academy. Yeah. Uh, called BBQs. So Blueberry Quests.
Oh,
Um,
okay, yeah.
that you do in the big terrarium underground or under the ocean. Um, and you accumulate points, and based on how many points, they're like silly things. It's like, oh, like go catch an ice type Pokemon, or like pick up 10 items off the ground or something. Um, and the more you do, the more points you gather. Which you can use those for various things, but then depending on how many points you've gathered, there's this dude who he's this old man, and he just starts rambling these stories about how he's like, back in my youth, in this one location, I swear to God, I saw this legendary Pokemon. And then you can go to that location, and there'll actually be the legendary Pokemon there. Even though everybody else is just like, this man is senile, and we don't know what he's talking about.
This man is not a representative of our thoughts and opinions. He is an outlier in our organization.
But yeah.
But he brings us donuts. That's why he stays.
But yeah, he so you can do that.
Yeah.
I forget which one. I gotta see which ones I get in Scarlet.
Oh man, it's really nice playing this on a big screen, or not screen, but higher density, clarity. I usually have the effects up in Warframe, and the last when I first started, the effects were like too much for me for the first time. Like all the explodey particle effects, the swords slashes, air slashes, everything was just like a lot that I got used to. And like I could totally go back to 60 FPS and like 1080p.
Yeah, like I don't think my eye is that discerning.
But like it's nice. It's a nice thing to have. But now.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I get the legendary beasts. So Raikou, Entei, Suicune.
Ooh, the
Ho-Oh,
puppies.
the puppies. Ho-Oh, Groudon, Latios, Reshiram, Solgaleo, and then they have these new um, legendaries from Sword and Shield. They're like horses. The Ice Horse.
Mm.
And then there's a ghost one.
I don't know
But
that one.
yeah, Glastrier, and then there's Spectrier. And then in Violet, you get the Sword Trio from Unova.
The horsies.
Lugia, the Horsies. Lugia, Kyogre, Latias, Zekrom, Lunala. But they have different styles of quests. They have solo quests, and then they have group quests. The Scarlet solo quest and the Violet solo quest, those are the ones I just read off.
Yeah.
If you like pair up with somebody, you can pair up with so like if I had Adam come into my game and we did a bunch of quests together because we both have online, so we could both be like running around this place together. We could unlock the other legendaries. So they're not necessarily version locked in the traditional sense. It's just your rewards from doing solo or group content change depending on your version of the game.
Okay.
We'll continue our celebration. Tenno, present our offerings to Koumei to draw out the infested.
Why did I think about the suitor? A wide open space just for barrage.
Yeah, I think I'm about to give up on this.
Oh, we gotta collect the offer and I forgot.
Oh, Winston is dreaming. I can tell because he's twitching.
You never find the enemy's heads.
The Magikarp are having a bad time. Like they're dying.
Ah, man, I like the Koumei music. That guy cannot stand up. Were we supposed to do that? Was that supposed to happen? I can't tell. Oh, there's so much loot. Is that your head? I can't tell.
They really like circles in Scarlet.
What do you mean by that?
each of the regions is vaguely circular, or at least arranged in a vague circle around a thing, like a central feature. So the main region is obviously centered around the giant crater. And then the second one is a big mountain in the middle, which serves as like a focal point. There's this like mysterious lake at the very tippity top of the summit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is an artificially made circle with the main hub in the like wilderness area being in the middle where the four biomes, the four quadrants intersect.
What are the 4 biomes?
Coastal, polar, mountain, and savanna.
Okay.
So in the savanna, there's a lot of like kind of a lot of the Pokemon that you would find, like you found in like the original Safari Zone, like the Kanto Safari Zone.
Yeah.
So like the Scythers, Kangaskhan, Rhyhorn type deal, but then a bunch of other things too, like from various desert areas. So like the Flygon line, for example, things like that. The mountain one, I mean, there's like various different things you find in the mountain one. They're not necessarily from like a specific area. They're just things that you've very like found in mountainous regions before.
It's a
A
lot of
lowland
fun.
Geodude you could get there. The coastal biome has a lot of the alolan forms in it.
Some say Koumei arose then on the foam of the
And then the polar biome has like the ice alolan forms, and then just generally a lot of like the different ice types and things that you would find in polar regions. I think my favorite one is probably the coastal.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I liked a lot of the alolan forms, and you can get a lot of them there. You can also unlock starter spawns. So like you can unlock the introduction of like different starter species, like by biome.
Okay. Oh, what was that?
It's
Oh,
Winston.
Psycho Burr. I should change up my Mirage
Oh, I can't
fashion.
mute myself. It's not working.
I'll do this mission and change it to Mirage fashion.
But Manabu said the monsters in the water would sleep forever.
They will, child. The Tenno will ensure it. Now, get to safety. Shura, lure the infested by presenting
Okay, so here we go.
Koumei.
So yeah, so you can unlock all of the starters in the game depending on where you are. So like the
Where's
so
your head?
So you can unlock them depending on region. So you have in the savannah, you can find Charmander, Totodile, Snivy, Fennekin, Rowlet, and Sobble.
Double.
In the coastal, you can find Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Mudkip, Froakie, Poplio, and Grookey. In the polar biome, you can find Cyndaquil, Torchic, and Chimchar, Piplup, Oshawott, Chespin, and Scorbunny. And then in the canyon, you can find Squirtle, Trico, Turtwig, Tepig, Chespin, and Litten. I guess Chespin is you find there's like a couple like intersections between the biomes. So Chespin you actually find, I guess, in a cave that connects. There's a cave that connects the canyon and the polar biome.
Ooh, invulnerability.
What time is it?
Almost 10. I think I'm gonna end stream soon too.
Yeah, I gotta go put on the outside lights and stuff for when Caleb gets back. And then yeah, probably go to bed. I got a couple things I need to do in the morning before I leave.
To get me, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, where's... Oh, yeah, I don't know what it's doing. Alright, well, I will see you tomorrow, Dwayne.
Have fun.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh god.
You can do it.
It's not registering my finger. What's happening?
Oh, he looks cool. Nope, too far. Oops, I accidentally killed. Who was that? I killed him while I was fighting this guy.
it is done. Fortune favors
So like
serious ones.
5 to 6 minutes
Koumei blesses you with this
per
generous
run
bounty.
for like 20 fate pearls. Not bad. Okay. So we can start doing that and get Koumei, get Tempest. I don't like it. We do have that. It's default colors. I do like the Edo left Prisma Edo shirt. I don't like that. What if we did some Tanuki? I want like a bright and colorful. It's actually a nice color. We have a yellow. Can I change the eye emissions? What energy? Wish I could change this eye color. It's getting like a black. I don't like it. Alright, so let's figure out the... Oh yeah, there's some colors. We can go like some pastels. Hmm. Well, I like that. I would have liked like a red in there somewhere. Like that kind of red, actually. It's not bad. That's our right thing. Kara could be good. Daybreak is interesting. Hmm.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
Oh, that. I could keep it in for funnies. Hmm. Lotus could be interesting. We might do this one. I might keep this for now. See how this goes. Might change this pastel purplish. Okay. Yep, it's 10. 10 to leave. Bye, stream.